Hey guys, so in this video, let's talk about the Philippine Stock Exchange as a whole, the PSEi, and let's give you um, tidbits on where it could possibly go based on from a technical analysis point of view. So please do note this, that if you want a snapshot of where the Philippines or at least the Philippine markets are headed, it's nice to see where the index actually is. It's a factor in of the 30 stocks in terms of market cap, volume, and so much more. So a couple of things that I'd like to mention, and I mentioned this also in the crypto videos that I created, that it's not just that the Philippine markets are up, it's also the crypto markets and it's also the US market. It's all predicated on the CPI data that just came out, which was something that was better than expected. And please do note that I've been mentioning this since last year, that the whole narrative into all of this, that's why the markets dropped over the past few months or even for the length of 2022, was primarily there wasn't any free money moving around. And please do remember, the reason why markets moved up in 2020 and some portions of 2021 was because there was a lot of money that was loose and it had nowhere else to flow but into assets. And that's why the real estate market, the stock market, and the crypto market went up. And because that was sucked out in 2020, in 2022, we saw the market start to go down, because there were no buyers, there was no free money moving around to buy the markets higher. Now, that being said, this is where the Philippine Stock Exchange Index is. Allow me to zoom this out for you first. And this is what I was talking about, the large drop from 2022. But what's interesting about that is, from a technical analysis point of view, I want to start it off with this. We broke out of the range of 6153, which we did somewhere around October. And if you'll also latch that with a with a with a trend line, you could put this trend line here, which was a downward trending line, which was a downward trending line. You'll see it very, very well and very, very good, that as it hit that particular line, the downward trending slope, which also coincided with the 200-day moving average, was broken. So if you notice this here, this entire 200-day moving average, this blue-green line was somewhat protecting the market from going up. Every time it hit it here and here, it started to retrace a bit. But lo and behold, at the end of December 2022, we started to successfully break out from it, and it started to confirm. And by the time of this recording, we're now above the 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. What was very interesting, though, from last week was this. If you draw a resistance line here, this is the 6,855 resistance line. And if you look at it also, we tried to hit that last November 2022, November 30, 2022. We tried to do that also somewhere around August 2022. We tried to hit that somewhere around May. But one, two, three, the three times we tried to push and hit that, the resistance was strong, and we just saw a pullback in the markets. Now, that being said, if you zoom back up to right here, this is the first time since April 2022 that we're above the 6,855 range for the first time. And if you're looking for supporting indicators, verifying where the market is right now, I've mentioned this in a lot of the seminars that I've conducted, the keynote speeches that I would do, is that I'd look at MACD, and every time it goes above the zero line crossing, as what you can see right here, this is your zero line cross for MACD. And every time it crosses around this area, you have a more bullish undertone. And that coincides with this particular area, somewhere between the breakout of the 6153 mark and the 20-day moving average. So when that happened, you also saw not just a move from bearish to bullish, but a change in direction. And if you're looking at it from a technical analysis point of view, you have lows here, lows here, lows here. You have higher lows. Then you have now new higher highs as well. So the breakout here is something that's very significant, because it not only confirmed the movement of MACD from bearish to bullish, it not only confirmed also the reversal from the downtrend, it not only confirmed also the moving averages, the 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages that were present there as well, but it gave it a higher high and higher low. But not just that, it broke out from the 6,855 resistance that the market or the Philippine Stock Exchange Index has not gone up from over a period of time. Now, if you're looking at this from a trading standpoint, a couple of things that you need to look at is this. If the market stays above 6,855 from a broader time frame point of view, the next longer and stronger resistance right now is at the 7,500 mark. But you could also put another one right here at the 7,169 mark. So two resistances, one shorter one. From the breakout point to where 27169, this is a possible upside, just 4.5%. From the breakout point to the next longer and stronger resistance, you still have 9.3% as well. So please do note it may seem not as attractive, but from the lowest point of the market last year, it's already up around 30.5% from the breakout, from the movement of MACD from bullish to bearish, from bearish to bullish. It's already up. It will be up about 22.3% if it touches that. Now, please do remember this. I'll zoom out further. This was the highs of 2022. If I'll zoom out even further, and if you look at it here, we have been basically consolidating since the drop, since COVID. We have not really gone above 7,500 mark. So if you want to look at it from a context of the macro movement of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, we've been basically just consolidating since we hit the 6,153 range of the PSEi, and which was at the end of 2020. So literally the end of 2020, fourth quarter of 2020, the whole of 2021, the whole of 2022, you're looking at already roughly around 27 months. And if you add this entire portion right here, May, June, you could add like 3 quarters. So 2 years and 3 quarters worth. We have just been consolidating from 6,153 to 7,500 to 7,505 mark. Now, that being said, I've said this even in my books, the longer the resistance is, the stronger it is. And for the past 2 years and 7 and 3 quarters, we have not really broken past that 7,500 mark. However, if we break out from that, then it will open up a different world of opportunities for the market, which I think next possible resistances will be at 8,000 or 8,100. But we're not yet there. We just have to look at what we have in our hands. And what we do know right now is the market has broken out of a downtrend. MACD is above the zero line cross. It's above the 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages. And it has just broken out from the 6,855 resistance, with the next possible resistances right now at 7,169 and 7,505. So all of this will be significant as long as it stays above the 6,855 mark. If you want to know more about this, links are down below. I have a technical analysis course talking about how you can trade the markets using technicals, and I have books written breaking the resistance to talk about how you can trade also using technical analysis. So that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, I just posted a video about REITs just a couple of days ago. You can check it in the videos prior to this. I'm gonna do more again because I think I'm gonna try to dedicate also 2023 to do more technical analysis videos once again. Put it down below if you guys have any stocks that you guys want me to talk about, and then we're gonna deep dive and drill in and talk more about that as well. So that's it for now. Marvingermo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.